yeah, we said in the last video that we were, our dream was to get a farm, and kind of have, because we've moved out of this tiny little space which we was using as our showroom and offices, and we're now into what we call Battle Farm.
The postcode RG31RA.
So yeah, the postcode is 1RA, which is 1 Rogue Alloy, and it's Battle Farm. So in a way we did kind of make our dream come true by getting a farm. It's not really been a dream, it's been more of a headache, and we'll explain why as we sort of walk around. So in the last premises, we only had a couple of parking spaces, and then our fitting centre was a couple of miles down the road. So people would travel for hours and hours and hours, miles and miles and miles, come all the way down here, and then we'd have to send them around the corner to get them fitted. Now in our new premises, not only is it super secure, but we've also got room to fit all these vans. We've got a super old ambulance in the corner, which has been converted into a burger and bagel van. So we're just trying to get that up and running. We've got an outside waiting area for people with dogs and the ones that want to smoke the old flavoured USBs. And then we have the facility and the space to now be able to fit up to 6 vans at any one point. So there's loads and loads of space, although people do manage still to crash into each other, which we think
That happened last week, didn't it?
Absolutely bizarre. Yeah, last week we had a couple that crashed into another couple, and the couple that got crashed into was kind of like, don't really care, and then the couple that did the crashing denied it, and it was a bit of a strange, where were we? We were camping, weren't we?
Yeah.
But yeah, we've got loads of room now, here.
We've got our own motorhome, which the kids are loving on the school holidays.
We've got a Choisson, didn't realise it was French until we bought it. And then yeah, we get loads of these wonderful, wonderful campers. We get a lot of hand-built ones. We get a lot of the factory built ones, but all of them are all different and unique, as well as the people that drive them are definitely unique. And the people that work here are even more unique. This is Jay. Jay's not long been with us. He's actually an MMA fighter, so when he's not fighting for his life with these jacks, he's in a cage somewhere getting knocked about actually. Lost his last fight. So run me through this one again then, mate. So one guy's had 5 arrive, one guy's had 3 arrive.
Yeah, so the guy who got 5 had ordered 5 DV8s, but he's actually got 6 wheels turned up.
Cool, so he's just got one of someone else's wheel.
Yeah, and this is the guy who got 3.
Hopefully they're close and we can just book an Uber to go and pick it up.
It's not the first time you've booked an Uber for a wheel delivery, is it?
297. That's right.
So what's happened? The pallet's fallen over?
Oh, he's Coventry, so it's not a million miles.
Yeah.
So can you bang both postcodes in on Google and see how far away they are?
Yeah.
So options that we can give.
I live in Wolverhampton.
Okay.
And I will have to go past Coventry tomorrow on the way home. I live down, like, Wolverhampton's 10 minutes down the road from me.
You don't sound it.
Dudley.
Dudley.
Yeah.
He's only got a little car, hasn't he? He's probably going to have more room than a Prius. Be a laugh, wouldn't it? Cool, we'll give him the option then, and we'll just say, look, we can arrange for it to be picked up and swapped over, and then just massively apologise, get onto Palletways, work out what's gone wrong. So Bradley said tomorrow he can go and pick up the wrong one and then drop it to the other guy.
Oh yeah.
So if we just liaise with the DV8 guy to say that we're going to come and collect it, apologies, and then let the other guy know that we'll do it. After this, we'll work out a rough ETA.
Yeah.
And then just say we'll get it sorted, and then we'll just sort them out, something for the aggro.
More of a vibe in this room.
Where were you before? Upstairs?
Yeah, we'll be upstairs and then...
They're boring up there.
Yeah, they're a bunch of losers up there.
Office kids.
Losers they are. Big, great losers. Don't get this dirty plate in there.
How are you?
Yeah, good.
Enjoying it?
Yeah, just looking these on.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Getting these way.
God, there's room for all of us in there, isn't there?
Look at the size.
We could sell yours, I sell mine, and we'd go around the world in his. He wouldn't mind. So when you come down and you've got one of these big bad boys, the coach built ones, it needs a little bit more investigations in regards to wheel fitment as opposed to just your generic normal base fans. The reason being is every single motorhome to a degree has a different arch space on the rear wheel. So you can see ours here, we've got a nice amount of arch clearance on there, but we're getting a lot of like the Baileys and various other models where there isn't that much arch gap. So if you have got a motorhome and you place an order with us online, we are probably going to ask you just to send us a picture of the rear wheel arch. We just kind of slow things down a little bit and we just make sure that what we're going to send out is going to be straight on. And also if you're up plating, because these ones can come in a bit heavier, if you tick that box on checkout to say you're up plating, because I manually do every single order as they come in and go out, whenever I see anyone tick that box, I slow things down. We do a bit more digging into where you want to go weight-wise, and we're not just going to send something out willy-nilly that means that you're going to have to then order another set of wheels when you do eventually get it up-plated. We're going to want to know what that rear axle's doing. Yeah, these vans are unbelievable. So these are the gloss black Rolexes, general grabbers, and on a day like this, that's just popping.
So is this the same as a Ducato then? You need to check the stud pattern.
Yeah, so this is an Andrea Twin Supreme. So this one actually ended up being a 5 and 130, which is based on the Maxi chassis. So some of them are 5 and 118, some are 5 and 130s. We get so many of these guys in, and whenever I ask someone to check the stud pattern, I see them asking in the forums, but it's really, really difficult because not every single van, although it's the same as your friends with the same van, has the same axle. So when we do ask to measure, it's so much easier if you just measure your van as opposed to asking in the forums, because we have been caught out a couple of times. We send the wrong wheels out, they don't fit. Yeah, and it's really hard to work out where to go from there. He might as well book, he needs to book.
Don't show in front of the camera and Laura's there, don't do that, that's not nice, is it? Showing off now.
He's an Arsenal fan.
Mugs game, mate.
He ain't daft.
Football's a mugs game. And some guy with a camera just keeps following me.
I know. Three types of customers that come down. The first one will be somebody that's booked in, they know exactly what they want, we've confirmed everything, the stock will be ready, they pull in, and then the guys literally just crack on straight away, the wheels are then fitted. The second type of person that we get come in is somebody that they've let us know they're coming down, we know what vehicle they're in, we have a rough idea of what wheels they like, so they normally give us like 2 or 3 different designs, they'll have a rough idea of what tyres they want to go for. And then when they're here, we'll discuss the options, make sure they fit, we'll work out what is the best fit for them, not in terms of stud pattern, but what they're using the van for, where are they going to be going, whether they need certain approvals, 3 peaks, etc., whether they're at plating. That's the second kind of customer that we can deal with. We have all the stock in here ready to go, so we can accommodate them, they can then be on their way within an hour or so. The third type of person is someone that just randomly turns up because they've been rained off site, so we get your electricians, they're always rained off. They will just randomly turn up with a van and they'll say, look, this is what I've got, this is what I like, can you do it? And we'll just say, yeah, this is what we've got ready to go, we can get it in for you.
Yeah, so when it comes to people ordering on the website and they don't want to come here, they want it delivered, they want to know, well, how do I know what I'm ordering is right? Is it going to fit my van? Is it going to be legal? How much is it going to stick out?
So if you go on the website and select your van, that will bring up a list of every single wheel that we've got in stock that fits your van. All you've got to do is choose a wheel, then choose a tyre. Once we've got those 2 pieces of information, on checkout it'll ask for the registration number. It will then ask if you're up plating and it will ask for your preferred tyre colour. Once we've got everything, we will then build a bespoke package for your van. If we have any queries about whether they're going to fit or not, so the stud pattern or whether it's a coach built motorhome, the order gets put on hold. We won't send anything out until we're 100% sure what you've ordered is going to be what you're received. 9 times out of 10, people are fitting these on their driveway, so we want to make sure when you are so excited that it's arrived on a pallet. When you cut it open, get everything off, not only are the wheels and tyres going to be load rated, they're going to fit, there's not going to be any fouling, but also the fitting kit that you're going to get on there is going to have everything you need in it, instructions, bolts, lockers, rings, that you can do it on your driveway as long as the rain is not there and you're more than confident to get the van up and get the wheels on. Tyre wise, this is our tyre tower. So we have put these in order of what we recommend. The majority of people go for the BFGs and they do look fantastic, but as with the majority, I'd say, of our customers, they're going to be day vans, camper vans, motorhomes and work vans. The majority of the time is going to be spent on road. So these are in order of how we rate them. The BFGs aren't high on our list, predominantly because of the wet grip that they aren't very good at, and also the slight increase in road noise and the drop in MPG that you're going to get. If you want to put something on that you're going to put on and kind of forget it's on there because the MPG isn't really going to take a hit, the road noise is very, very minimal and they're also still really good on the road. The general grabbers are the ones that we recommend. They're also 3 peak snow approved, so if you are going to go across onto the continent, they're absolutely great. We've got them on our motorhome, reason being I've got kids, so for me safety's a massive, massive thing. As well as it needing to look good, I mean that isn't a necessity, but it needs to look good, but it needs to be functional. So I could have put BFGs on there and it would have been wow, but in the back of my mind I would have been thinking if it's going to start raining I need to be a bit more careful, which isn't something that I'm going to be thinking about. And there's so many things that we take into consideration. Dustin comes from a background, and when he first joined Rogue from South Africa, he thought it was bizarre that we were ringing people to double check what they've ordered. From his background, they would have loads of products on the shelf, and if somebody ordered a wheels, he would just send them out. And then they would be wrong, and then it would be well, it's your fault, that's what you've ordered. And that for me is baffling, that there is no customer service there. The fact that if you've got a Ducato relay or boxer, we pause, find out what you've got on there now, we ensure the stub pattern's correct. Because if I send you the wrong item, not only is it expensive to get things back, but the irritation from their side and from our side, they've then got to wait in another day to get the wrong ones back to us. We've then got to strip them down, get another set of the correct ones sent back up. We've then got to send them back up. They've got to wait in. That is not an enjoyable experience. So our processes do take a little longer than if you're ordering off these big guys' websites, like the Wheelbases and these other like huge, great companies. They're going to sell you what you've ordered, but what you've ordered may not be right. We don't have every single tyre brand listed on our website because I think it's just too much. We don't list tyre sizes on our website because again, I think it's too much. And if people were given the choice of 4 or 5 different tyre sizes, they might not know which one to choose because no one learns about tyre sizings or alloys and offsets in school. You need to learn really important things like Pythagoras' theorem, and because it isn't something you learn and we know what we're doing, let us take that burden, let us be the ones who choose the tyre sizings. By all means, if you have a preferred tyre size, leave it in the comments, and if we think it will work and it's legal and it's load rated, we will send you what you want. But we get a lot of people that have never bought wheels and tyres before buying from us because you've got that comfort in knowing that what we're doing is going to be correct first time. And yeah, I mean, we do get the occasional one wrong, and it is completely my fault, and I won't own up to that, and I'll try and blame someone else, and then the dragon comes in and goes and
calls me the dragon. This is so unfair.
Slays another member of staff when it's actually my fault.
Just because I care. There's a customer just rocking up here to have little brows. Do you want to get that on?
Oh yeah, I would love a little browse as opposed to a super large browse.
So
and they've got a greyhound, so if you do turn up with a dog, we love dogs, but we've got this silly little artificial grass in here and they come and mark territories. So we've had to...
If it's a little dog that can fit under the armpit...
If it can wee under your armpit and it all goes on your jeans and your trousers and not on the carpet, then it's fine. This is probably a really, really boring video, and if you've made it this far, we promise we'll jazz it up. The whole point of this video as well is to show you that we're quite sarcastic and quite funny. So if something does go wrong and you send me an email saying urgent, 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 I'm missing a bolt, you might get a really sarcastic response from me. It might have been a long day. Laura might have rang me to say the kids are giving her grief at home that I can't do anything about. So if you send me an email saying urgent and it's a bolt, yeah, we are quite sarcastic people. People do rock up and I tell them we're fully booked and that we've got no wheels left in stock.
Come on, do it now, do it now, do it.
No, I can't because I've got a bad hand.
Right, so what I'm doing is I'm going to take these locating pins off. The reason we take these off is because when you get your new Rogue alloys on, they will not fit. These are made for steel wheels, so they can be guided on pretty much, and you know how to fit them. And we're going to put the first wheel on. So we'll set our fitting kit box down here. This has just got all our bolts in, etc. Take this wheel up. What I like to do is I like to dip it under, just so you make it a bit easier for yourself, lifting it onto the hubs. Yeah, give it a nice little lift. There we go. And then give it a little wobble and a little twist to line them holes up. And then you can get your first bolt in. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to hand tighten them in. The reason I hand tighten them in is because, a lot of other people like to drill them, but we just think that's not right. They can cause your bolts to like swell, etc. It's just not what you want. So, yeah. Now we're going to grab our lock and wheel key with the lock and wheel bolt and twist that one on. Give it a little wobble, that means it's on securely, that's fine, so we can move on to the next side. Here we go, here's the other one. Lock and wheel key goes in. We tend to put these opposite the valves just so the customers or anyone can identify where your lock and wheel key is. Whereas in this case, this one's silver, so you can see it anyways. There you go, give it a little wobble. Both the wheels are on, so now we can let the jacks down. Last thing you want is pulling one of these bad boys out and breaking your van, Not handy. Okay, this torque wrench gives it a nice little tighten before you leave with your new wheels. And we're also going to advise you to torque your wheels after 30 miles after having them fitted. The reason we tell you this is, number one, it's industry standard, and you never know, bolts can they can loosen over time, so it's best to be on the safe side and give them a little check. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to stick on these caps. So let's go. Hopefully that van doesn't run me over. So I'm just going to hand twist them on quickly, like so. There we go. I'm going to take my trusty little drill with a little Allen key in there. Drill them on, nice and slow. There you go. And because I care about my job, a lot of people don't, we want it to look the best it possibly can. So I could have just stuck these stickers on without putting the caps on. But I'll put the caps on first, and I'm going to make these stickers straight, you see. So the Rogue alloy sticker is poking down like that and sticking out all nice. So in this tub we've got some hot water and we've just got a cloth. It's that simple, to be honest. We got a lot of phone calls, people, you've sent it with blue letters, but we haven't. It's just a protective wax. Don't worry about it. So we'll dab a little hot water on there, give it a little scrub, like that, just to get all the nasty bits off. And then to finish it off, a nice little drill. That gets all the nasties off. And again, give it another wipe. And look at that, they're as white as anything. That's what we like to see.
All right, Jay?
All right, Chris?
Yeah, I'm all right. So when we say upplated, it's basically if you're going to increase the gross vehicle weight. So this one's coming in at 3,300 kg. So for instance, they weighed this van when they're fully loaded with all the water, waste, clothes, coffee, food, etc. If they're over that, they would have to increase the gross vehicle weight, and they'd basically need a set of wheels and tyres that would be able to accommodate the new weight. As it stands, this one here has got a rear axle of 1900, so as a bare minimum it needs to be able to take, God, what is that? That's 950, isn't it? Yeah, so 950 kg minimum per wheel and per tyre. A lot of companies out there make the mistake of just dividing 3,300 divided by 4. That isn't how you work out what wheels and tyres are load rated. The rear axle is always heavier, so you need to be able to get a wheel and tyre that's going to accommodate that rear weight. If this couple were going to decide they wanted to get up to 3.5 tonnes or up to 4 tonnes, we would stop the order. We would reach out to SV Tech, ask them what the new rear axle is going to be. it would likely be around the sort of 2.5 ton mark, which means we would then need a 1250 kg wheel and tyre. What they've opted for is actually a 1500 kg, so we're almost future-proofing these guys. In the eventuality that further down the line they want to decide that they want to increase the vehicle weight, what they fitted today will enable them to do so. As much as I'd love to sell them a set of wheels and tyres today, I'm not going to do that. That's just absolutely fail, that, isn't it? As much as I'd love to sell them a set of wheels and tyres today and then sell them another set in a month's time, it's just not very morally correct, I don't think. So yeah, we try and future-proof you guys if you're going to order a set of wheels and tyres from us. I'm going to try and do this again because that was actually, get in there, cut that, edit that, make it look like I've done it first time.
Like your nails. They are very good. Your face and arms are not quite the same colour, but fair enough. Yeah. Could it look? Oh, you can't see your own face, can you? Still looks lovely. Good afternoon, Rogue.
Do you guys mind being on camera? No. Okay, perfect.
We're just filming a documentary for Watchdog. There's been an influx of people with pink jumpers going around with fake 50s.
That's me, I'm afraid.
Perfect.
Yeah, come on in, guys.
Thank you.
It's my first day, go easy on me. Have you guys come far?
Well, we're originally from Southampton.
Oh, okay,
We've
nice
been
and
all the
local.
way to Liverpool and back down country, so we're on our way home. So we
Awesome.
wanted to pop in and see what you
Swing
supply
in.
our van with.
I mean, the world's your oyster. Have you seen anything you like?
All I hear every day is, look at these on road, look at these on road. These are nice, aren't they?
Are you thinking like more rugged then, or a little bit like more stylish? Have you got any like names of wheels that you've seen that you can throw out?
Was it Rolex? Was it? Or
Rolex,
something like
yep,
that?
cool.
Yes.
So we've got those on ours. Not that I ever clean my van, but if I ever did have a injury to the head and decided I wanted to clean my own van, they would be relatively easy.
Yeah.
So yeah, these ones are really, really cool. So if you want to, we can take these out, put them up against the van and give you a rough idea of what it's going to look like.
That's what she wants to see. Yeah.
Perfect. Colour-wise then, have you had your eye on a colour?
I like the shiny.
Yep.
The black. Yeah. Yeah.
We literally just had a van in that just had these fitted. You missed it by about 10 minutes.
We
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
We were coming out the end of the road and it passed us.
Do you like this one?
Yeah.
That's very important.
I know, of course it is.
Let's show you what they look like.
Do you want to stick it on this, Chris?
Oh, that'd be lovely. Thank you, Laura. That saves me having to try and hold it. And this is what it looks like when it's driving. No, it'd be that way, wouldn't it? They are satin, which if I had gloss on my van, they would then go satin because of the brake dust. But you look like you keep yours relatively clean.
Try to.
Yeah. So you're more prepared for the gloss than we are.
Yeah.
We've got gloss on our car.
I was just saying
We
that to
clean
a
it
customer
once
this
a
morning.
year.
Yeah, I forgot they were gloss.
So for like the whole year, we think we've got satin black wheels, and then we clean it, and then they actually are gloss.
It's like getting new wheels once you clean them up, you know?
Yeah.
If you want to, there's another set being fitted on the Crafter at the end, a different style, called the Robust 2s, or you set on the Rolexes. Yeah? All right, cool.
Overcomplicating things. She wouldn't get a degree in sales.
You know, trying to get it like on a Peugeot. Sort
Yeah,
of thing, you
so
know?
we need to get some AI thing attached to the website soon, where you can like put in a picture of your van in it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, and then you can get your wheel on there.
This is our tyre tower. So in terms of tyres that we recommend, these are the ones that we kind of try and get people to go for.
Right.
The reason being they're just the most normal on-road tyre that we do. The ones at the bottom, they look great, but as a result of the tread being a little bit more aggressive, they're the ones that will give you the bad feedback on road noise and MPG.
Yeah.
It's not horrendous. We wouldn't sell something that was going to cause you or anyone harm. So they are road worthy. They're just not better than these in our opinion. These you'll put on and you'll kind of forget they're on there. You might lose a couple of MPG, but it isn't going to be as bad as what those ones are.
No.
If I quote you on these then, and then was it 4 or 5 you was after?
I think 4.
Yeah, 4's fine. If you've got a spare underneath there now, it's
Yes.
fine to use.
Yeah, because it won't be a lot of difference with a...
It's
Lots
not a
of
massive
gets me out of
difference.
trouble.
Exactly that, yeah. So we've kept the original in the back, which
Yeah.
is absolutely pointless for us because I haven't even got a jack in there. We went out the other week and I was like, yeah, I've got a spare wheel. And then she was like, you can't even jack it up. So useless. But you'll have all the kit. So you can reuse your existing spare. It's absolutely fine to get you home. It'll get you out of trouble.
Yeah.
No more than 50 mile an hour for 50 miles and it's absolutely fine.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool, I'll give you a quick price on those.
So there is a little area over there under the pagoda with some benches if you wanted to wait out there. What we do ask is that once the van's in the air on jacks that you just kind of leave the van alone.
Oh, yeah,
Just,
yeah.
you know, your safety and these guys.
I might go and make a quick sarnie in there or something.
Yeah.
You can set another
Or
coffee.
there is, you can grab a coffee, of course you can, there's cold drinks, but there's also, if you walked that way, there's Selco, which has got a little Elle's Baguettes shop in there. If you fancied it, a little sandwich shop,
No,
or just
no.
make your own.
Oh,
I'm
no,
gluten-free,
gluten-free.
so-
Okay, yeah, easier for you.
Fussy, so we're sorry, it's not
So when we say we have everything in stock, we do. There's a bit of a communication error with our factory. I keep ordering, say 40 and 40, 100 turn up, so like 4,000. That's what I tell Laura anyway, but I do order them all. She's none the wiser. Everything we've ever made in Rogue's history, I kind of just like reinvest it. There's some wheels I didn't even know we had, which is amazing. One of my biggest fears is having something on the website that isn't in stock. So if you're watching this and this has happened to you, it's not by choice. There's just a lot of wheels and we are not very corporate. I guess you don't even need to be corporate to have a stock system, but we basically ran the company for 5 years without having a stock system. So we got Paul in now who's trying to make us a little bit more organised. So yeah, my biggest fear is having something on the website and it not being in physical stock, which is why we've got 900 of these, 2,000 of them and 20,000 of something else. And if you do travel all the way down here and I have to say to you, apologies, we haven't got them, it's just not a nice feeling. So the way we handle that is just by ordering millions and millions of wheels. I've forgotten what I was in here for, Will. What was we looking for? George's bronze lip. All right, sound. Somehow, we've got to find a wheel that probably doesn't even exist by moving probably about 1,000 wheels to try and find this fourth. And I will not give up. I will spend 2 hours in here trying to find it. And then, I mean, the hardest part is trying to get out. We've got leaning tower pieces everywhere. They seem to grow towards light. Yeah, I think a lot of people think we're a lot more organised than we are, and we really aren't. It's like a jumble sale. So if your order's delayed and we know everything about your fitment and your stud pattern, it's because I'm in here trying to find the one wheel that's gone missing. And we normally do find it, we just have to move loads of stuff. I'm not going to find it.
Cool, you haven't even had lunch yet, which means what you said is true. You don't eat lunch until...
Of all the things I'm going to lie about, it's not about the time I eat lunch.
Sleep in the dark and see what's there.
Oh, there is there? Oh, we got time to cover
I don't eat
those
lunch
today?
till about 3 o'clock. No, you don't.
No, which is why you come home and then you don't want dinner.
I'll
Then we
come
have
home
to
and have a
eat.
snack and then I'll have dinner about 10
Yeah,
o'clock.
mozzarella salad, without fail. So, we've had a 1-star review, which we saw it come in at like, is it 10 o'clock at night?
Yeah.
What were we watching? We were on the sofa watching something.
I don't know, you ruined my evening.
So yeah, it came, 1-star review, which is harsh and it hits hard, doesn't
Yeah, I
it?
said to the guys this morning that whenever we get a lot of 5-star reviews and we don't really like pay any attention to them because they're just coming in thick and fast, and then you do get stopped in your tracks when you get a 1-star, but then it means you can sort of like stop and evaluate everything. So although we don't necessarily agree with what he said, and there are elements of it that are false, he was given a full refund immediately as opposed to the 7 days he's claiming. We need to work out where we failed him. So I've said to the guys in the warehouse, although we are being a bit slower now because of the volume, we need to make sure that this isn't a regular occurrence. So although we do disagree with what he's saying, we're taking it on board, and we need to up our game basically, because we want to get better, not bitter.
Yeah, so we're only a small team, and you are manually adding orders to the system to say that they're ready to get shipped. And this one,
So I done last night. I did 4 days worth. So everyone's been emailed, and they've all been told and have been staggered for the next 4 days. And then we had 12 emails when I started fitting vans this morning, and I've got 137 now.
and a lot of those, the guys can't jump in and answer themselves because you've already been having questions about tyre sizes, stud patterns, choices of tyres, pricing, etc.
We get it. Like that is the difference between us, I guess, and other companies. Is there is that personal touch, but then we aren't going to be as quick as other companies. So if you want something like pronto and delivered tomorrow but could potentially be wrong, then we're probably not the company for you.
Yeah, we're not Amazon next day prime delivery. This is a bespoke built package made specifically for somebody's van, so all considerations are taken. And it's such a minefield because you can have two vans, like you mentioned earlier, exactly the same, but there'll be something different. So we just had a customer come in who the wheels fit, there's plenty of clearance for them, but their alignment is slightly out.
He's got rub on one side, so the van's done 180,000 miles, so full lock hits on one side. So it's just a telltale sign that one of them's towing in or towing out ever so slightly. So on full lock, he's got a bit of a rub, so he's going to get that sorted. I actually think that's a good thing if it rubs when it leaves here, because he now knows there's an alignment issue. So
And he will go and sort it
He'll go
now.
and get it sorted, rather than in 6 months he's ruined a tyre.
Yeah, yeah.
So everyone panics and everyone comes and grabs me and goes, oh, the guys, they're rubbing. If the van's straight, they won't rub. If there's an issue, which we've now warned him of, then there'll be a rub. So I don't panic when someone's got a bit of rub in.
Guy called up the other day, Jodes, didn't he? He had a vibration issue.
Okay, so he had a company come out and fit his wheels on the drive. In this case, he completely disregarded our fitting instructions, which are on the scan QR code. Long story short, when there's weights on the wheels, you want to try and put the lowest weights on the front. What this guy had done is he had put one of the heavier weights on the front and all the light weights on the rear. He swapped one to the back, vibration gone. So it's almost detrimental when you go to like experienced people and experienced garages, because they disregard the instructions that we've sort of worked really hard to put together.
Yeah, they're not used to fitting the stuff that we're sending out, are they? They're just used to fitting manufacturers like for like. Anyway, let's talk about your hand.
What about my hand?
He has a diagnosed problem with your hand.
It's actually both now.
Oh yeah, elbow, fingers, hands, can't feel them. So there's a slow response on email.
Great when you're barbecuing, you don't know.
Or a typo.
Is that on? Yeah, emails are definitely slow. Fittings are slower than normal.
Although you still managed to get that woman's lockers off the other day.
With the help of some Morgan Wallen, yep.
Yeah. What else is happening? We've got to bring out our own tyre sensors.
They're here.
They're here. That's exciting news, actually.
Yeah, got
Trade
a
portal.
big trade portal coming, so your local wheel and tyre guys will be able to stock our wheels moving forward.
But we don't want to knock it up and chuck it out. It needs to be right. New wheels.
Restock of the wheel cleaner, because that's nearly sold out.
Yeah, so we've had a couple of issues with customers getting happy with ChatGPT or GPT or whatever it's called. Legal letters threatening us because they've used an acidic wheel cleaner and ended up with paint damage. What, 18 months down the line?
Yeah, I mean the beautiful thing is when the company that we've designed the wheel cleaner with, they've got the facilities to be able to test these wheels. So if there is an issue with paint, then we can get the wheels back, send them off for analysis and see actually what contaminant is present. So, I mean, I took your car to a pop-up car wash at the weekend and didn't tell him to not spray acid on, so we're gonna have paint issues with your wheels now, but I didn't have time to tell him not to because Mabel was chewing her first ever bubble gum and I didn't want to.
Yeah, I'm not happy you gave Mabel bubble gum, actually.
She's got a rubbish. It's a bit like LSD, you want to do it with them the first time, doesn't it? Like, you know what I mean? So, yeah, that is a one-off set of wheels. So this was gifted to us by our factory who manufacture our wheels for our 5th anniversary. So my dad actually designed the wheel, so it's something that he's always wanted a wheel that looked like that for some reason. But yeah, we haven't really we haven't pushed it yet. The plan was to get a vehicle in that we've ordered and then put them on there. But that has been delayed now until August.
Oh,
so
that delay has been May, June, July, August, 4 months delay. And what have we not done? Threatened
moaned.
Land Rover to come and
I
kick
mean,
him in
you've
the...
probably moaned.
I actually haven't. I mean, I've got a car. I can get from A to B.
Yeah, my van blew up, didn't it? So at a point it was a little bit annoying because the car was meant to be there and then my van blew up, but my van's fixed now. Shout out to Motorific. They fixed the van.
Are you going to give the van to Will?
No, I'm going to buy Will a car.
Oh, are you going to buy Will a car?
He keeps saying no, but his car's a death trap and he's carrying other employees in, so if they all go down together,
Yeah, there's 3 of them
we'd
in
be
the
up
same
shit creek
vehicle.
without a paddle.
What car are you thinking?
I don't know, I was going to get something hilarious like a pink Fiat Panda. But then I thought if we get him like a Golf or something like that, then there's a bit of like value to it.
A safe car.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was going to say about having Jodie's Mini, but they won't.
He won't charge it.
Yeah, okay.
He won't charge it. And then it'll be ringing up on Monday to say he hasn't got any charge on his car or his
Can you give us an
phone.
example of how he'd ring you to see?
No.
What's he doing? I forgot to charge the car.
That is probably what he do, yeah. Right, there is 4 vans outside. There is multiple sets of wheels that need to get fitted up.
You got nothing else?
Oh no, you can use that. This bit. You've got to pick the kids up.
Yeah, but it's
And then
up
we've
in
got
9
to go
minutes.
home and moan about all the good things that have happened today when I get home at 5 o'clock. So save loads of energy for me. No, I'll do all my talking during the day and then I'll get home and I'll just go,
Today's been fun though. Customers have been
I've had
nice.
so much fun today, honestly. It's been the best fun. There's a guy downstairs actually that has come in for a fitting and his wheels aren't here. That isn't funny. I'm just saying it's incredibly frustrating.
Is that a Chris special?
Hopefully he leaves us a 1-star review. That's actually Paul's first Paul special.
Oh, it's a Paul special. What happened? What happened, Paul?
And on that note,
Right, I'll see you later.
in a bit dog shit.
See you at home.